What's happening, y'all? This is Stef, and this is my nail journey. A quick disclaimer, I am not a licensed nail tech, but in the future, I hope to become one. Alright, let's get started. So, my nails are ready. I'm finna prep them. These are the powders I'm gonna use: a clear one, this nude color, and then a blue one. Okay, so I'm gonna put some cuticle oil on my nail bed to protect it from being damaged. And then I'm gonna do that on all 4 fingers, and then I'm gonna put 2 layers of top coat, and then I'm gonna cure it under the UV light. Okay, so today we finna use KD's glue. After we done measured and filed all the nails, we finna glue them down. Alright, so now we done curing, and now I'm finna cut the sides of my nails so it will fit my nails. And then I'm gonna file down the sides so it fits perfectly. The nail sides are not supposed to go farther than the edges of your cuticles. So there we go, file down, and then we'll go from there. So right here, I'm already gluing my nails down, but I'm just making sure that it's not gonna lift if it was a real set. So okay, so this nail was so stubborn. It did not want to stick, and next thing you know, it was crooked. So you might see me go off the camera and try to redo it because it was not working with me. But that's okay. We made it work. So right here, I'm just filing down the new nail for my middle finger because you remember I was telling you it was stubborn? So now I gotta redo everything because the whole nail messed up, and now I gotta re-glue it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so now I'm clipping my nails to the shape I wanted. Here we go, and now we finna file the sides. Usually when I file it, I like to do even numbers. So I'm gonna do 10 files on each side. So they're even, nice and sharp, and then I'm gonna file the top part so it's straight. Okay, so now we done filing, and now we're gonna blend it, our fake nail to our natural nail. So you can either use a 180 file or the machine and forward with the sanding band. Okay, so now we blending everything in. I like to make sure that I get every single corner so it looks nice. And now we finna do the same thing to each finger. Okay, so now this part is optional because this is a demo, but I'm showing you as if I'm doing a real set. So now I'm finna dehydrate it, and now I'm gonna get my bowl of monomer and start prepping so we can get ready to do our set. Okay, right here I'm getting my little bead. I'm showing you, always make sure that your bead is all wet with the monomer. Make sure it goes on there smoothly. I do find it easier when I wet all of my nail so the bead goes on there a little bit smoother. Right here, I'm making sure that all my sides are clean. I've applied a couple of beads already. I like to make sure that every little single piece of the nail has acrylic on it. Remember what I said earlier? It's always a good idea to check your nail from different sides. Don't be ashamed. It's all good. It's always good to make sure because sometimes you miss little pieces and the different angles can give you different perspectives. So that's why I think it's a good idea. Okay, so now we done with the blue one and now we finna add the new color onto our middle finger. Okay, so now I'm finna add my nude color onto the blue so I can blend it together. But I do struggle a little bit because, I haven't done a lot of ombre, but I've been trying to practice on it. And what better way than practice on myself? So here we go, blending it all in. Okay, now that we done blending our ombre the best that we can, now I'm finna continue on to my pinky, and that one's gonna be all blue like my pointing finger. Okay, so now that we all done with our colored acrylic, now in a few seconds I'm finna add the clear acrylic, and then I'm gonna attempt to do the apex and cover all my nails with the clear acrylic to make sure they're all thick and nice for the next step. Okay, so I'm done covering all my nails with the clear acrylic, and now we're gonna file down. Remember when I let y'all know that we're gonna do 10 files on each side, just like we did when we were prepping the nail. We finna do the same thing here. Okay, now that we done filing, now we're gonna file down with our sanding band, and then we're gonna use our cuticle cutter to cut down on the cuticle area, any little acrylic that's there, or debris, or any of the cuticle that's still there. Okay, so now that we done using our cuticle one, now we're gonna change to our ceramatic one drill bit, which helps remove acrylic, but I feel like it helps me file down and make all the nail even. Okay, now that we done with that one, now we're finna change to our diamond bit, and it removes any acrylic that's under. Be careful because it does produce a little bit more heat due to it being diamond. Okay, so now I changed my other bit, and now I'm filing down, making sure it's all smooth, and then I'm gonna use the other buffer to make sure all the sides are nice and clean, make sure it's gonna come out all smooth when I place the top coat. Okay, now that I'm done buffering and everything, I went to go wash my hands with some soap. And now I'm going to place the diamond top coat on it, and then I'm going to cure it under the UV light for about a minute. Okay, so I'm done with all that, and now I'm going to add some pictures and some videos of the end product. Thank you so much for supporting me. I am a beginner nail tech, so this is the beginning of my journey, and this is my first video. So thank you so much for supporting me. Have a good one and be safe. Bye.